Hey everyone, this is Gaming682 and I'm here to review, well, remake, my Kirby's Adventure review. And as I start off of any virtual console review, let me say how much it costs. It costs 500 Wii points, which is $5, and it's an NES game. Now, it has an intro, but you can only do it by turn off and turn it back on. And I love the intro because it's so amazing. Now, in this game you can actually save your file. Now that being said, there's 3 files you can save. You can continue, which is just continue your game, and because I already beat it, then I'm not going to go there. You can play bonus, which is all the mini games, plus the verse bosses, which you can play all the bosses in extra mode. Extra mode's a whole game. There's no saves, and you have 3 lives instead of 6, like 3 hits instead of 6. Like the original, you can do the 6th one in the actual game. Now, you can slide dash, you can double tap to run, you can walk, you can suck, you can fly by tapping up on the D-pad. It's amazing you're not pressing jump. And that's pretty much all the controls. The story, well, you're trying to get the Star Rod. Like, there's pieces of the Star Rod, which King DDD actually scattered. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but there's a twist. As always, but I'm not going to say the twist, so people can actually buy the game, and so I don't have to spoil anything. Now, you can slide dash, as I said before, and here's the unique thing about Kirby. You can actually suck in enemies, and you can steal their abilities by pressing down on the D-pad when you suck it, and you see Kirby flashing. Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% positive on this, but I'm pretty sure that this is Kirby's 2nd game of the whole series. Like, the first one was being for Game Boy Advance, and this game has been remaked for Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, just so everyone knows. Now, it's a real fun game, and people who aren't into games, you can get into it because it's so easy to play. Now, at the end of each level, you get a little jump pad section where you press A, well in my case, because I'm using the remote, 2, in order to jump. The higher you jump, the more points you get, or lives. Just so you know. Now, there's also mini games, which in the game itself, like the actual game, once you use them, you're gone. They're gone for good unless you beat them again, beat the game, in which case you can play them whenever you want. These mini games are actually kind of fun. I actually had some enjoyment with the quick draw one, which I won't show in this video, but it's an awesome game. Now, there are bosses in this game, and it's like a map screen where you get pick levels, but of course, I'm pretty sure you have to go in order. And the flashing door means that you haven't got 100% in it, but if you see a flag beside it, you beat it. And if there's no flashing and there is a flag, well, yeah, if there's no flashing and there's a flag, then you beat the game. You beat that level 100%. If not, then you have the flag, but the door's still flashing. You still need to get stuff in it. And it goes by percent, because if you don't assume just being all the levels will get you all the 100%. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The bosses in here require a different strategy. My favorite being the second last boss, which I'm not going to spoil because it's an awesome boss, but people might want to keep it for themselves. Now, I can tell you one thing. No, wait, not the second last boss. It's not the second last boss, sorry. It's the 3rd last boss, technically. But it's the second last boss that you could actually choose to fight. I'm telling you that's about the much spoiler you're going to get from me. Now, when you're in water, you can actually attack to swim. And, yeah. Now that I've talked about story controls, which I kind of scattered with, I'm going to talk about gameplay. This gameplay, well, not gameplay, yeah, gameplay. It's amazing. It's so fun to play. It's an easy game for all those who want to perfect everything. It's an easy game, but it's an absolutely fun game, and I enjoy playing it every second of time I played it. Now, my favorite power-up in this game, just in case everyone wants to know, is the sword. Overall, this game is awesome. You should buy it, or at least see the gameplay of it as you see it now. And that's been my review. Thank you for listening to my review of Kirby's Adventures. Now you can watch the last 5 seconds of gameplay.